Hi people, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be reviewing a fragrance from House of Rayhaan or Rayhaan from Middle East, Dubai. I have reviewed a few fragrances from their line. They have released now quite a few fragrances for men and women. I'll leave a link of the website. You can check them out. So basically their hype fragrance was this one, which I sort of expected a lot from Ocean Rush, but this was not my favorite. I reviewed quite a few other. Out of all of them, my most favorite was this one, Corium. They also have some dark leather based ones, some oud based ones, some women's one, really good releases. But some of the fragrances do have a performance issue. So we have today is a fragrance called Elixir, one of their latest releases. This has been released, I think, one, if I'm not mistaken, 2 or 1 month, okay, ago. So I was waiting for this fragrance, supposed to get it long back, but I got it just recently. It was brought to Bangladesh, thanks to Fragrantica Bangladesh, who brought it here. So you can say, yeah, still pretty much got pretty early. So few information before I review this. It's already been reviewed quite a few times by many reviewers, so it's not an exclusive. So you can check out all the reviews for different opinions, what people say. Some reviews are gonna be paid reviews, some reviews gonna be like very frank and honest take of reviewers, so they're gonna be mixed. Okay, so I'll talk about what I feel about it. I will just give you my two cents. Okay, and the thing is, this one priced, I think, is around, they're selling for $30, within $30. In USA market, it's around $40, 35 to 40. Reason being, when it goes to like from Middle East to USA or some of the other European countries, their taxes, VAT, and carriage charge, all these things add up, so price is going to be a little bit higher. Last thing I want to mention is this. This is a dupe of Male Elixir, which I have. I love, one of my most favorite perfumes from this line. Really long lasting, sweet, kind of like they say tobacco, lavender, vanilla kind of combination. Really love it. Beautiful honey note in there. So that fragrance, how does this one compare to that? Okay, so we'll compare a little bit as well. Okay, but one last thing before I start the review, that I cannot comment on performance apart from initial wearing. I gave you 2 wearings. I can give you full update in upcoming months or something. Okay, so here we go. So this one, the box looks very gorgeous, like beautifully designed. Okay, and there's a box inside the box, something like that, I think, because this thing, it's like 2 part, I think, inside. Okay, so perhaps you can take it out, perhaps you can't. I mean, when I received it, I don't know, I didn't try taking it out. Yeah, but they're like, this is a sleeve kind of thing. Yeah, okay, I didn't try it before. Yeah, so the box can be taken out. Oh man, oh no, it cannot be taken out. There's a sticker at the base. Anyway, if you want, you can take it out. If you can just take off the sticker. Hold on, let me show you. Yeah, basically what I meant is, like, it comes like this kind of sleeve and then this box. So this is the sticker which keeps it intact. So in case, I think, they don't want to drop the box and bottle, that's why the safety is for. So really nice. So I rather keep it like this. It looks nice. The bottle size, I think, standard 100 ml, and this concentration, I think, is EDP most probably. Okay, the bottle here is one of the most beautiful looking bottles, but there is a catch. If you know Nishane House, this is one of the Nishane bottles. If you actually ever, I think, Nishane Nefs, or one of those bottles, if you've seen, you remember the golden bottle, but they gave very premium look to the bottle still. But some people who say this is like sort of like taking same bottle, so it to each his own. For me, I like it. Okay, and if you put it against the light, you can see the juice inside moving, and you can tell how much juice is left. Cap is also very nicely done. I would say good weight to it. Could have been heavier, but good weight to it. Atomizer, typical Rayhaan. And let me show you the distribution. Really nice pressured atomizer. Let me spray twice for the review. I'm going to take my time. Okay, if you are not a fan of a bit long reviews, I'm sorry, because sometimes I do not like to rush. When I rush, I miss out on information. And for the review's sake, I will spray my Male Elixir on my right hand. I know this perfume still, but I'm just wearing it. So this fragrance, Male Elixir, when I bought it for the first time, it cost me $150. Okay, from Thailand, or I don't remember, Philippines, one of those countries. If you see my review, I mentioned it there. So this thing was very expensive. Still, it is being sold for $120. So you can say 1/4 of the price is Rayhaan, but you get in Male Elixir, I think, you get 125 mil. Okay, and Rayhaan you get 100 mil. We'll talk about value as well. So the whole hype of this fragrance is because there's not many clones out there of Male Elixir, which makes this fragrance a very desirable one. Okay, and people are awaiting to get their hands on this one. I think they Middle Eastern houses are now focusing on certain lines. They make it specially for US and European market because the demand for this fragrance is very high. Latafa, Fragrance World. I got this legit information from one of our brothers here who's doing business in Middle East. So he told me like some of their fragrances they just ship directly to USA, India, Pakistan, where they have huge demand of these perfumes and they have market, and these fragrances are being sold for very substantial amounts, sometimes up to $80, $65. Some latafas I'm talking about, and at that point it doesn't become cheap anymore. This fragrance being a $40 if it's in USA, it's not very cheap, but compared to Male Elixir, one third of the price. So you can see. That's the whole idea. You cannot find sometimes in Dubai these perfumes because they're all sold out in big batches. So here you go. This thing, love the presentation, love the sprayer. Price is okay. I don't think they should have made it like $20 or so. Then the presentation would not be justified. So the price is okay. I think it's very well priced. Okay, in Bangladesh, $30 is very good price. Okay, so this one, let's talk about performance from the two wearings that I did, and it's just gonna be my opinion. I wore it outside and I also wore it inside. I mean, inside means not in my side. I mean indoors. Okay, I woke up, man. Where's my coffee at? I need to wake up. I am having sixth sense of humor. I just remember one thing. Once Kangana Ranaut in India, she was asked like, "You won the national award. How does that feel? How does that award make you feel? How does it make you feel inside?" And she's like, "I don't know how. You know, like how do you feel things inside?" It was a very and Madhavan, if you've seen that video, our Madhavan Maddie, he could not hold his laughter. I feel the same way. Anyway, so my Indian brothers understand the reference. Okay, so this thing first of all performed okay, not bad, but it's not a beast. Okay, I'll tell you, I expected maybe like 8 to 10 hours mark. It's not gonna do for me that many hours. So I'm giving you my 2 cents. You can get better, you can get worse. When I wore it, 3 to 4 hours. This is the range it stayed. First 2 hours, like not two, 1.5 hour it projected, I can smell it. But then after that 1.5 hour or 2 hours, I have to bring my hand close to it and I can smell the very further dry down. And it's like 4 hours, I would not complain. From $30, I would not complain, but could have been a little bit more oily. So the basic idea of this fragrance is the projection initial is very good, half an hour, 45 minutes, and then the longevity is around Bangladesh condition, 40°C around this weather is like 4 hours. Imagine in winter, it will give 1 more hour's push. So 4 to 5 hours range you're looking at. If you're in USA, I know many people don't watch my full video and there's comment like, oh, he said this only. See the whole video, I say different weather conditions, different performance. Okay, if in UK or some cooler weather where I have been, okay, I would say this will last up to 6 7 hours perhaps. Okay, on the shirt, and because there's no humidity there, there's no heat there. Even in your dead summers in UK, this will last about 6 hours. So it doesn't quite reach like the beast mode, but longevity is agreeable. Okay, good. Projection is good. I would say like 7.5 to 8, this zone. So it is above average, way above average. Good. Now the smell. When I spray this, okay, let me spray it once more because I know Male Elixir. Okay, like the spray a lot. And this thing, as I told you, my other bottle, this one, the Corium is my favorite. This bottle shape, they're all going for the same bottle size, and the cap they change a little bit, but I think they're sticking to this for the men's line, the women's line a little bit different. So I think these bottles look more premium than the rest. So yeah. So when I spray it, first thing, good thing. Let's talk about good things. Good things, no alcohol blast. No alcohol blast at all. I do not like alcohol opening in perfumes. Okay, whatever brand it is, Armaf, Latafa, whatever brand it gives me, designer niche, very good, well done, very nice, smooth, and well constructed fragrance. Good thing. Second thing is, I love the opening. The opening is very nice. Okay, when I smell Male Elixir, there is just one difference that I pick in the opening. Just tell you frankly, okay, is my initial impression and my thought. Out of these two, this is so much more beast mode and feels a lot more robust and sweeter. This is also sweet. If you do not smell them side by side, you just smell this, you'll say this is very sweet. This is a very nice, strong perfume. Moment you smell Male Elixir, then you say, oh, this is a big daddy. Okay. And I tell you, for those people who have super high expectations, you're gonna pay $20, $30 and you expect a fragrance dupe to be so much better in performance smell than the original, you are living in fool's world, man. I'm just telling you, I'm being a little bit rude, but if you spend less money, you should expect within that ratio of price versus quality. If you ask about price versus quality, this makes so much sense. Not gonna say so much more sense than this. I do not say I justify the price of this. I do not think this one should be sold at $120. Okay, this one should be sold at maximum $80. And at $80, $85, 125 mil, this is a better fragrance any day. But if you talk about 125 mil, 120 to $150, this is way overpriced. Even though this is a better fragrance, it's overpriced compared to this. You get so much less value than Rayhaan in this. So clone gives you that value, but overall fragrance wise, quality, depth, I smell so much more honey in this one. So this is so much better juice, but so much more expensive. Okay, so this is the thing you need to know. But if you can afford it, you don't need the dupe. But okay, if you have budget issues, budget constraint, this bottle, just take a look at it. I mean, just forget about they being clone or not. If you put them next to each other, they both look very premium, and they can be up there top 10 of some golden perfume award or something equally. So bottle presentation wise, kudos to Rayhaan. They made a very nice presentation, very nice impression. The box even is nice. So I would not say any less quality in terms of the visuals. So now, why would you buy it? You would buy this sacrificing a few things. One thing is longevity. You're not going to get that ultimate 10 hours longevity like you get from Male. You're not perhaps going to get that much projection from this like Male Elixir. Third thing you're not going to get perhaps is the exact same smell in the opening. The honey and the sweetness is so much more like richer. You can definitely, when you smell the Male Elixir, you know it's like the oomph, the whole body. This one feels little bit watered down version of Male Elixir. That's what this is, and that's the only place. And then some of the other things that I mentioned is different. But check out the price difference: $30 to $40 versus 120 to 150 bucks. From that perspective, this is a very, very good buy. Very nice perfume, and I think it will sell a lot because of the presentation. And I think this fragrance will, even if you get average performance, people will still like the smell because very well done. There's no cheap smelling, or I don't smell anything cheap in this. This feels like a designer perfume release, just that little bit lighter take on Male Elixir. So this is my initial impression. Definitely check it out and check out the other reviewers' review. I'm pretty sure some of them are going to be brutal. Some of them are going to be saying it's like 20 hours. So you have to test the fragrance on your own. That's the only test which is legit. We just tell you, oh, this is out here. This is this. Sometimes we do promotional video or something as a reviewers as a whole, I'm saying. So at times, sometimes you can be disappointed, sometimes you can be overwhelmed, but the reality check is always test a perfume. Go to a shop where they have it, get a decant or get a sample from your friend, and then on your skin you try it. But do not expect in Bangladesh condition 10 hours plus performance. If this one had that, I'll just tell you before I finish, if this one had the 8 hours performance, I mean, this is being too greedy. Okay, they already gave you so much in this perfume, but if it had that beast mode like Male Elixir, it would beat Male Elixir. Yeah, I said that, because value, but still for value, this is very good fragrance. I do prefer the original in terms of smell and performance, but for value, this is good. You can even just spray once of this, and you can spray 2 or 3 of this. You can layer it. You can just save so many sprays of this one. Overall, my initial impression, this one I'm giving it a 9 out of 10 for value, presentation, smell, how close they are. And I think this, I will not say beats my Corium favorite. This thing still is my favorite, man. This thing, such a great fragrance, man. So juicy, and this one lasts. So far, the perfect 10 out of 10 is this one. Okay, Corium, check it out. Still very nice, leathery texture. This one, not bad. Second best. Okay, from the house so far. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry I made a long video, but sometimes I talk a lot. Take care, and a good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Bye bye.